Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Today we are going to be playing against Showtime once again, and it looks like they are going to be bringing the Heylow comp. Very interesting. Well, and I'm going to be bringing the WD team, the World Domination, and I currently have the wrong setup on it. Give me just a second to get those skins sorted out. Yeah, there we go, it was just a bounty hunter that was wrong. I do prefer those bluish and purplish skins, but yeah. For the damage teams, it's usually just all the lovely blues, and there we go. Yeah, and it looks like it's gonna be WD versus Heylow. So the thing about this matchup is because it's Mark versus Mark, whoever gets the pulls on those arbalists is gonna have the better time. And since I already resisted one, I have a few interesting plays that I could go for. Interesting play number one is actually going for a slam on the bounty hunter, believe it or not, because before my abomination gets stunned, which he definitely will, I'm actually gonna drop a slam on there, because getting a slam on the bounty hunter to position 4 is surprisingly effective. And why is that? Well, not only is the bounty hunter a really important character for the Heylow comp, it also means that no matter what happens, Showtime is going to have to use one move to reposition that bounty hunter. Now that move can be Finale, but it's usually not going to be Finale by the time that it actually can happen. And he's going to go for a stun here, and I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to click and I'm going to go Flare. I remove the stun and I remove the mark that I have on myself, and right now I have a huge advantage. He still has that Flare, but right now I have a really big advantage, even though he managed to go first, so this is turning out to be pretty damn nice for me. You also got a pretty decent damage roll on that bounty hunter, so this is okay. That's going to be a Harvest coming through. Does hit the bounty hunter despite all that dodge, and does get one bleed, but I'm not overly concerned about it. And right now I could go for a pull on that Arbalist, but I don't feel like that would be the best of plays. So instead I'm going to go for a stun on this Crusader. He's probably going to flare it, I'd say. But even if he goes for a flare, there's probably a few things I could do after that. I want to drop caltrops, but I know that's a bad play. I'm probably better off just going for a come hither or mark for death. I just love caltrops so much. And if he doesn't go for a flare, I'm going to go finish him on the Crusader. If I get the Crusader out of the match, I just win. It's going to be a sniper shot, gets a crit for 29. Oh my god. Okay, got the 26% crit chance and the bleed from before. That is actually outrageous. At least we get a pretty big damage roll. And the thing is, he doesn't have a confirmed death blow chance, but my god, that stupid Arbalist. Doing just enough damage, so my bounty hunter actually drops the death star, you know, between the crit and the harvest and the bleed. That is insane. How much damage did the harvest even do? 5? Yeah, it rolls for 3 to 6, and it did 5, so, you know, 5 plus 4, that's 9, plus 29, that's the 38. So yeah, what's he gonna do? He's gonna drop a Dirk Stab, 60% chance of getting a death blow, just gets it. That is no bueno, because that's my only finishing character. He has 2 finishing characters, I only have 1. That is absolutely no bueno. That is the definition of no bueno, because this should not have happened. That bounty hunter should not be dead. There was nothing I could have done to prevent it, except maybe going for a Plork of Light. I suppose. Maybe I could have gone for a come hither on the Arbals before she managed to shoot. It's just outrageous. It's just totally outrageous. Well, right now I'm gonna go for a de-transform stun on that Arbalist, just to get her out of going for flares or anything like that for the meantime. And I'm gonna have to get very lucky at getting death blow, so I'm gonna have to go for a sniper shot and then potentially just a kill with the stunning blow or something like that. Because there is kind of a weakness with the WD, which is the fact that you don't actually have more than one finishing character, so things can turn out to be quite dicey for you. I'm gonna go for a Holy Lance now. 11 to 17, that's actually such a good roll. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Do we actually still have a winning chance? If we get the Crusader out of this match, we might actually have a pretty good winning shot. Because even though the Jester is kind of strong here with that finale, if we just get that Crusader out, we might do this. We might actually be able to do this. That's going to be a 25, no kill. A crit, but no kill, unfortunately for us. I could have gone for a bowler instead, but I feel like keeping the bowler right now. And, what am I gonna go for first? I feel like another stun, just a 70 on top, and that's a death blow. That's so good. I use my Crusader turn for it, which I don't really mind, because he's unlikely to hit the Jester anyway. So that is actually really good, and the Bounty Hunter is still in position 4. So even though we got unbelievably unlucky, the WD is still standing strong. It still has a pretty good winning shot. But there's a sniper shot incoming with the extra damage versus marked. Not a death blow though, not quite a death blow. I'm at 6 HP, but that's enough to be finale'd right here. Can I afford to be finale'd is the question. If he finales me, he loses, honestly. And why is that? Well, if he drops a finale right now, the Arbus is going to go to position 2, and then I'm going to have pretty good follow-up onto that Bounty Hunter to actually just kill him with my A-bomb. Even then, I'm going to be down 2 characters. Yeah, I need to get a quick kill on that. Oh, he actually rolls for 7, even with my prot. Okay, that's not too bueno then. That is not too bueno. He's going to have a 50-50 of getting a death blow, if he does damage. I could go for a transformation here and try to do something with that. Maybe transform and slam the Chester or something like that. I could also go for a stun. Stun on the Arbals. Is a stun on the Arbals really helping me? Not really, actually, not really. I'm gonna go for a slam on the Chester. Not a confirmed hit chance. The net doesn't pull through, unfortunately. That really sucks. I would have loved a good slam right there. Maybe a slam crit, could you imagine that? Please don't get the 50-50 death blow. You already got the 60. Don't get the 50 as well. That would just be unnecessarily unlucky. And he does get that hit and does get the pull. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, that does suck. Okay, I'm in position 1 now. I am in position 1. He has a few ways of getting the kill. If I drop a Holy Lance, he's just gonna finale. And after he finales, is he winning? Maybe he isn't, actually. Maybe he isn't. I'm gonna go for it, because then the Arbalist is still gonna go to position 2, and that's a pretty good place for us, for the Arbalist to be in, because we're probably gonna be able to get a death blow on that Bounty Hunter. Yeah, so that's not too bad. That is actually not too bad. Though I feel like his best play here is definitely to go Bola and then get a finish him through. But if he goes Bola, I might go for a stun on something. But yeah, even if he goes Bola, this is kind of hopeless. Yeah, if he goes Bola, this is kind of hopeless, but he's not going to go for it. He doesn't see it. He's going to go for a Dirk Stab instead. Does enough damage, but it doesn't kill us. There's that Caltrops, right? Caltrops could do 0 damage, actually, come to think of it. I'm going to de-transform and stun the Arbalist here. Yeah, just stun that Arbalist. Get your action out of here. Min-roll, come on. 4 to 9. And we roll for 4. That is really bad. We even had the extra damage here for the A-bomb. That kind of sucks. Yeah, Red Yards Net kind of has the downside of no damage. Come on, 5% prot. Yeah, I called it. The 5% prot is so broken. And you know what we could do now? We could go Bola, or we could be smart. We could move back and then go for a Battlefield Bandage. And we could even get a crit for it or something. That's wishful thinking. That is 100% wishful thinking. But if it worked, oh, that would be beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna drop a Battlefield Bandage right now. We roll for 8, so average. Kind of unlikely to actually get dropped by a Dirk Stab now, so I feel like he has the finale. Yeah, we're gonna force the finale out of him, which is pretty okay, but both my characters are bleeding from the Caltrops, which isn't too good. I knew I should have dropped Caltrops. Yeah, I knew I should have dropped Caltrops instead of going for that, for that something else, because now this Bounty Hunter really isn't feeling too good. What did I go for instead? Did I go for a finish him on the Crusader? Yeah, I had to kill the Crusader. After that happened. That's unlikely to do enough. Oh my god, 5 to 9, it rolls for enough. It's really unfortunate. Okay, well, we just heal anyway. He's gonna have to sniper shot that. Wow. Yeah, it does 5 to 9 because of my prot. Actually, maybe it does 5 to 10. I might not have enough prot to make it roll for that little, but yeah, I only have 5 prot, but it is reducing the Jester's damage by an amount. Okay, it's gonna be a sniper shot, and honestly, the come hither is gonna be very likely to get the kill here. However, I could move back 2 positions. I could do that, and then I would force the Bounty Hunter to move forward. Is that really the play here? I need to keep the Arbalist alive. As weird as that sounds, I feel like I have to keep the Arbalist alive. That's also gonna activate my Beast File, which could be helpful here. It could definitely be helpful. Yeah. He doesn't have a way of getting the death blow now, and since I get to go first, because he got that early kill on my Bounty Hunter, that means I can react to whatever he does, which is obviously very, very nice. Oh, mark for death. Okay. Okay, that's dangerous. That is pretty dangerous. Do I rally to the flame here and just keep the Arbalist alive for a little longer? Yeah, I do. Let's just drop a rally to the flame. I am giving him more damage for the finale, so he can eventually just drop a big nuke on my A-bomb. But I don't think I have any other choice than delaying right now. But yeah, my A-bomb is essentially gonna drop to 0 right now, which 100% isn't too good. But my Crusader is still alive. With the Crusader alive, anything is possible. And that corpse is gonna go away soon. Once that corpse goes away, well, it's gonna be good and it's gonna be bad. Oh, that's actually not a death blow. It's actually not a death blow. Okay, I could go for a manacles here. Is that the play? I get to go first next round, so yeah, it's 100% to play. I have to drop a manacle. 76. Still really sad that I didn't get the slam on the Jester earlier, but yeah, now I get to go for that 76 and just drop it, which is nice. I had to go for that because even if he, if I didn't do that, there would just be the immediate finale, and I can't let that happen. Now I'm just gonna drop a bullet here, hopefully do some damage. We get a crit for it. That's so cool. That is really cool. I could go first next round and just bullet again maybe, and knock him back one more position, but that's also wishful thinking. Come Heylow hopefully doesn't get the pull. It might though. Yeah, it does get the pull, unfortunately. Well, I guess since it got the pull, I'm gonna do what I said I would. Or am I? Am I still gonna bullet this? Well, if the bullet fails, I get finale'd in the face, and that's no bueno. If the bullet works, well, it's a 70% hit chance with a 75% chance of getting a knockback. Those aren't wonderful numbers, but those are the best numbers I can go for. 68, yeah, we don't get it. Oh no, we knock him back to position 2, to position 1 as well. That's really not too good. That really isn't too good. I also didn't count turns. I don't know when that Crusader is going away, but I think round... Yeah, I think next round. I do think next round. He's probably just gonna drop a finale on the A-bomb right now. I feel like that would be a winning play for him, because then he has 3 characters and I have essentially 1.5, maybe even less than that, honestly. Yeah, he's gonna drop the finale now, and my Arbalist is still alive, but she's not gonna stay alive for long, honestly. And now I can drop a stunning blow, but this is gonna be really, really difficult to win. I mean, if I had Zealous, this would be maybe a little easier, but I also have to get stunned. Yeah, if I had Zealous, this could be a little easier, honestly. It's gonna be a finish him, and it's not gonna be the kill, but it's gonna be the kill by the start of next round, so... Yeah, that's not too bueno, and considering he has a character advantage, this really isn't too good. Okay, that's that, though. That is that, and well, my best chance here is actually to go for a stun on the Bounty Hunter, and why is that? Well, not only do I drop him to 0 and very likely get a stun, it means that he has to either click the Bounty Hunter or the Arbalist, and if he clicks the Arbalist, he has a very low chance of getting a death blow. Oh, it's actually a 40. Okay, he has a 40% chance of getting a death blow, and he has a chance of knocking me back, which would be wonderful if it actually happens. No, I get knocked the other way around, which, okay. That's understandable. No, I knocked back the Arbalist. The opposite happened. I knocked back the enemy Arbalist. Oh, that's not good. That's a 90% chance of getting a death blow right now as well. Resist. Oh my god, I resist that? Are you kidding me? How do I even do something like that? Okay, well, I'm gonna take advantage of it. Crit death blow? Wow! Wow! How the table turns. Oh my goodness. And now he can't kill my Arbalist, because I'm just gonna stun that Jester. Oh my god, this is insane. Am I actually winning this? Yeah, there's no way he wins anymore. I have a Crusader in the front. Oh my god, that's Arbalist surviving the 90% death blow. And now he's screwed. He's screwed to oblivion, because now I get to just go for a stun here, right? So Jester's down to 0. And now my Arbalist can just heal herself. Oh my god, that is brutal. That is actually brutal. Okay. Well, what should I go for? Arbalist self-heal? Or Arbalist's potential kill. Oh, if I knock back the corpse again. Oh, that would be wonderful. He died round 9, by the way. Just so we remember that for once. Arbalist's self-heal gets met by another sniper shot, but then there's gonna be a stun and I'm just winning eternally. So yeah, I get to just go for a heal here, and then even if he drops a shot, which is pretty much the only thing he can do, because if he goes for a heal, that's not the play. Oh, he says no! No, the Jester said no, that's sad. Yeah, that's really not the play. The play for him is not to go for a heal, because then I just stun him again, and I drop him back to this door, so that's 100% not to play. But yeah, I just get to go for this anyway, and the stun chance is confirmed to hit and confirmed to stun because of that affliction actually. So the A-bomb horror actually helped us quite a bit here. Though the daze is gone by now though, the daze is gone, so he's not forced to pick the Arbalest anymore, he actually has a choice. But would he not want to pick the Arbalest? I don't know. Maybe he rolls for enough with the Jester, with the Dirk Stab, but honestly, Masochistic has a pretty good chance of just ooping himself right now, if you want me to be honest. I don't know how this Arbalest is still alive, honestly. She survived the come hither, she survived the caltrops, she survived bullets, she survived the Dirk Stab, she just survived everything. And he goes for a heal. No, that is not the play, my man. Look what I just do now. The Jester is dying from the heart attack. Not yet, but very close. Yeah, that is 100% not the play. Playing a stellar game so far, but now kind of maybe throwing it a little bit. I go for the Arbalest turn first. Let's just drop a ball of 40% chance, no death blow, unfortunately. Yeah, the Jester is really not having a good time. Died by round 9, right? So round 9, that means round 14 the corpse is going to be gone, and that's very important because by that time the Arbalest will be unable to keep using more bandages. Stop healing your Jester, you're just killing him faster. I get to just drop stunning blows, I do enough damage and I call stand stress. He's just dying like this. You are not going to win the match this way, my man. That is not how you win against the Crusader, especially when time is ticking. Yeah, time is ticking right here. Let's drop another ball, a 55% chance. That's a crit, might do some stress onto the Arbalest. Unfortunately doesn't. That's going to be an affliction from the act out. Goes masochistic as well. I'd want to go masochistic after witnessing the RNG that Showtime got here, honestly. It's just insane. He got such a powerful start with that Harvest hit and bleed, and then the sniper shot crit, and then the 60% death blow with the Dirk Snap, but after that, well, the things didn't go his way all that much, and the Crusader is still alive and kicking, though he is taking a lot of damage from those bleeds, I will be honest. I am taking some serious damage from the Caltrops bleeds, but this really isn't too good of a situation. It still does enough damage to my Arbalest actually, but I can just follow this up with a stun on the Jester and honestly just chill. No death blow, which is actually maybe a blessing in disguise, because, oh, 15 stress from the Arbalest act out. That is insane. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, he says. Yeah, it really is one of those moments, isn't it? And now it's an 85. He survives! He survives! Look, he's also surviving. He survived all 5 death blows. He says XD, and yeah, he survived all 5. He survived all the way up to the 85, that is unreal. Though I'm gonna have to be honest, I think my Arbalest got luckier. He got the achievement from that as well. Thanks for achievement, he says. Now he goes for a Dirk Stab, that's definitely gonna get the kill. And right now, I'm just gonna stun this Arbalest, just get her to this door. I don't want her doing a lot of damage to me. Oh, that's almost enough stress. The Jester is still alive. Can he win this actually? It would have to be very, very lucky, honestly, but yeah, I'm gonna keep stunning the Arbalest because there's that Tiller and the Piercing Quarrel, and the Jester is masochistic. If he hits himself, he dies. Yeah, absolutely. I just called it. If he hits himself, he dies. He has the finisher, he has no more death blow res, and he's just gone. Now I'm just gonna keep stunning the Arbalest, like, essentially permanently, especially with a crit. I have a 95% chance of stunning every time, with a confirmed hit chance. Crusader is just so OP once he gets to the end of the match like this, it's just insane. You kind of have this advantage if you manage to take out the enemy Crusader earlier, is that you're gonna have the Crusader for the end of the match, and he's just brutal. Yeah, he's just absolutely brutal. Just look at this, just keep spamming that stunning blow, just pummel your enemy into submission, and take the matches, take those dubs with the world domination. So I hope y'all enjoyed the match, I definitely did, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.